everybody doing?
Hey. She's going to teach on the prayer of travail. Zion can't bring forth if there is no travail. So before we go out, there should be a travailing, a wailing. The Bible calls for the wailing women of the church, not excluding the men. However, a lot of times churches don't want to teach in this area because there's going to be some moanings and some groanings, sounding like you having a baby or something all around the place. A bunch of y'all moaning and groaning at the same time. The people are going, are they crazy? And so, but if you don't travail, then it's not going to bring forth. There has to be a birthing of this city. There has to be a group of people. Listen, Ronald was here last night, and God showed him a vision of maps. And everywhere there was demonic encampment. We're not just going out to go out. I told you this is an intensive, and we have to be intense. And so when you're birthing, that's intense. That's the precursor to going out. You have to, and then when you go out, you have to maintain and sustain those people that you brought into Christ. So there's the prior, there's the going out, and then there's the maintaining and sustaining. And she's going to talk about the wailing and travailing and the necessity of the birthing of this city. Amen.
Amen. Okay, so listen, giving honor to Pastor Eller and Apostle Cobbs. Thank you for the privilege to be able to be before your people. Okay, so listen, the objective of prayer at all times is to accomplish the will of God, right? Amen. Right. So our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. And this is one of the prayers that God utilizes in order to bring his will into the earth. Okay. So what is travail? Travail is defined as painful or laborious effort. Okay. Painful or laborious effort. Travailing is laboring in prayer about a thing. It means to labor. You literally end up in a place of laboring as a woman until you birth forth the manifested result. So now this is what God told me to do. He said, I want you to break up the prefix tra and the suffix veil. And I want you to explain that. So I looked it up. And tra, T-R-A, comes from the word trans, okay? And they both mean across. It means to go from one state of being to another state of being, okay? And the veil part of it means that means humility. It means to take off your hat in humility, to be made low, okay? So you know that there's going to be a death or some kind of humility, some type of surrendering that is going to happen in order for this type of prayer to come forth. You're going to have to put down some things, give God a new surrender, give God a new yes in order to come into this kind of prayer, okay? So now, this is what God told me. In order for there to be a resurrection, there has to be a death. Travail is literally the suffering that is encountered when you die on behalf of one another. God was talking to me about a new yes, right? So your new place of surrender, new place of death qualifies you to experience a resurrection, okay? All places of surrender require a new sacrifice. That sacrifice comes with suffering and affliction. Case in point, Galatians 2:20. I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live, yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live in flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. So you see, he gave his whole self in order for this thing, for life in us, the nation of Christ to be birthed. You understand what I'm saying? And so anyway, so that suffering may be tests, it may be trials, because God always tests us when there's going to be any kind of release. Case in point, Exodus 16:4. Then said the Lord unto Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove whether they will walk in my law or not. Okay, so before he was going to give them any kind of release of any kind, he said, listen, I want to see if they're going to obey me, so I'm going to test them. Okay, so now let's keep it moving. There will also be testing that comes out of as a result of the accusations of the enemy. Okay, so you may have some testings where the enemy will go up, just like in Job 1:6-12, and where, you know, he said, listen, have you tried my servant Job? And he tested Job. He took everything. He said, you got a hedge around him. I can't touch him. He said, okay, well, I'll take the hedge around him. And he was tested. He lost his family. He lost everything. But when it came back, it was double, right? But you saw that was a death as well. Job encountered a death, a severe death, okay? Okay, so he went on to tell me, what do you think the sacrificial lamb meant? It meant the travailing of the Messiah to give birth to the redemption of mankind. Okay, and we saw that in the Garden of Gethsemane, when, you know, Jesus was like, he was moaning and groaning, so he was praying so until the sweat turned into blood, right? So, or it was like blood. Okay, so we know that he entered in a manner of travail. Okay, so in travail you'll experience great anguish, moanings and groanings that cannot be uttered. Okay, so like in Romans 8:26, likewise the Spirit also helpeth infirmities, for we know that we should pray we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself makes intercession for us with groanings which can't be uttered. I just wanted to make sure I have scriptural back up, so you don't just think I'm just talking and rambling. Okay, so sacrifices require you to die, so that a person or a situation crosses, like we talked about initially. We said a cross, going from one state of being to another. A situation crosses into a new place. When you died, things were being established. They were being conferred. And conferred means means grant or bestow. Title, degree, benefit, or right. So now, after you go through this death, and you go through this travail, and you go from one state of being to another, that means you have been conferred. That means you have been granted. You have been granted a title, a degree, a right. Something has been granted into you. It is your inheritance. It is your right. And to be free, to be healed, to be delivered, to encounter the goodness of God, the blessings of God. This is the thing that happens in travail. Okay? What an awesome tool we have. So what are the symptoms that you would experience that you would know travail is upon you? You'll get extreme burdens, right? So if you look at somebody and you're constantly in this type of prayer, the first thing that happens when you get into situations, you can kind of look at people and your discernment will become a lot more heightened. Okay, so it's like I'll pick up that, oh, she is really not doing good. Her leg is really hurting her. Or, oh, her marriage is going through a lot. You'll pick up a lot in the spirit, because what God wants you to do is he wants you to pray. You'll begin to take on the burdens of God and how he feels about them, so that they can come from that place into a new place. Okay, so you will experience burdens. Your soul may feel pain. It will be extreme anguish. Sometimes you just be like, it just hurts you to see people hurting. You know, some people have that kind of feeling in their heart when they look at things. They're just like, dang, it just hurt me that she just feeling this way. You might actually be one of those types of intercessors that are travailing intercessors. You know, but it's just that you might not have really given yourself over to that kind of prayer. Okay. You might experience some anxiety. You might experience weeping. Some people just cry. They cry because they feel the pains. They feel the suffering. You'll feel a person's burden, and you'll know their thoughts. In travail, as you begin to travail, it might just be like, you might not really, it might not be so deep where people are, that you have to yell and scream in church. But sometimes it's just like, And in the middle of it, you just start hearing people's thoughts. God, why you left me like this? I thought you loved me. Why you did that to me? I thought you cared for me. Why are you leaving me in this state? Well, I got this failure. I got this going on. You know, you'll start hearing people's thoughts, okay? You might experience knots in your bellies. You will begin to have extreme displeasure or deep feelings of God about the situation. And when you pray, it may be hard to get words out. So that's why I said it would be moanings and groanings sometimes. Sometimes it will be just, warfare. It might be that kind of stuff. It might be panting. It might not be panting. But you do know, as you experience the burden and you pray, you do realize that once the burden is lifted, you have transitioned someone from one place to another, okay? So this is very imperative in soul winning, because a lot of people have encountered where, you know, if let's say a family member hasn't been saved. Now, it's not to say that it happens overnight. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it's 30 minutes. Sometimes it goes 2 days. Sometimes it goes a week. Some people have tarried in that manner of prayer for quite a great deal. Most of the time, it's pretty expedient, you know, and what ends up happening is, as they pray for the person and they travail. Sometimes people have said that travail has come upon them for days, multiple days at a time. But after they did it, a nation was birthed. After they did it, souls got saved. After they did it, it will be such a breakout. Gotta tell them everything going on that's gonna happen in the service. Well, Monday night not gonna be that great, but Tuesday night you're gonna see a revival like you've never seen it before, because you birthed that service from one state of being to another state of being. Okay, so what is the cost of living in travail? Oh yeah, this was a scenario I had. One day I was praying at the church, and while I was praying at the church, I had like this intense knot. And sometimes I find a lot of times when I'm praying, I just can't stand. And I didn't really necessarily understand what was going on with me. So I would sit down and pray a lot of the time. And while I was sitting down and praying this time, I was praying, and the Spirit of the Lord was just talking. And I'm just going, but I'm on this ground thinking to myself, dog, this is hard. By the time I got out, I thought nothing of it, but the next day everything was sore. My abs was sore, my back was sore, everything was just sore, because you take on the burden and the anguish of that situation, okay? So you may encounter that because it's very labor intensive. It affects your body. You will feel the toil on your body and that kind of pressure. So it's not just like you come to God with a laundry list of things like, got you. You come to God with a laundry list of things and you say, Lord, I want you to bless my mama, I want you to bless my father, heal my daddy. No. You stay there and you don't stop. And you just keep praying. Lord, bless my mama. And you don't stop. You just don't stop. You don't stop. And then if this is a real burden of God, whatever he brings out, because he'll begin to reveal revelation to you concerning the blessing, what may be hindering the blessing, why the blessing hasn't come forth, what the devil is holding up to stopping the blessing, what the generational curse is on the bloodline. He gonna reveal all this stuff while you're staying steadfast at one spot. And as you're doing this, then next thing you know, you're just like, oh, now this is crazy. Why am I screaming? What is going on? But it's just the burden of God to release the manifestation of the power of God inside of what is going on, this situation. The blessing has to come, God. So now you got this screaming and this hollering sometimes you don't, you just have them on. So then God told me about the song of travail, right? And I had this dream. It was so crazy. I was sitting up listening, and in the song for travail, it was like, for every mountain. You know that song, right? And y'all know when the lady goes, Y'all remember when she does it? You brought me over. And she goes, for every trial. He was like, but this will be way deeper. He said, because it's the moanings and groanings of God. So it will be like, for every mountain, you brought me up. Now this is what I'm having in my dream. But this is what the song of travail looked like. It's the moanings and groanings that just cannot be uttered. But it's God's purposes, and it's moving for every mountain. I'm moving mountains. You brought me over these mountains, and I'm coming from the state of where the mountain was there, and it moved. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so anyways, back to the cost of living in travail. Of course, it's your time, because what happens is, as you yield yourself to this type of prayer, you end up doing it more and more. And it, like I said, it could take days. It might not take days, but he'll put the burden on you more. So you may be in your car, you may be somewhere, anywhere. It just comes out of nowhere. And then you're sitting up like, this is not the right time for this, right? So, I just can't sit here and do this. And so it does begin to take over your time. The cost also is when you yield yourself to this type of prayer. Like I said, it will happen more frequently. He lays the burden on your heart for others. So there are times you'll feel like you have to get away more frequently. You'll learn to live. You have to learn to live with an intense burden, because you're going along, and then all of a sudden it's like, Here go this soul, and he crying out for this soul. And you was at the flea market trying to buy some hair. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't, it's not conducive for what you was trying to do. You understand? And so, moving right along. So, you have to learn to live with the intense burden. Travail is hard work, and it can be compared to childbirth. If you talk to any mother, you know that there is intense pain and agony involved with childbirth. So travail is a form of intercession that is initiated by the Holy Spirit. And travailing parent, any individual or group, is gripped with what grips the heart of God. Travail happens after you have carried something in your heart for a period of time. It can be a burden, a promise, or a longing that God has put in your heart. There comes a time to bring the burden to birth through prayer. You will begin to start walking in the fear of the Lord, because what happens is his mind begins to envelop your mind, and as you become associated with everything that's going on in people's lives, and beginning to feel the compassion and the hurt and all this stuff like that, what happens is like where somebody will call you and say, girl, you saw sister so she looked like this, her hair one day, you'd be like, no, I just can't do it. So you have more of a fear of God, a reverence, because it's like, I value what God has created. I value what he has done, and I'm not going to put my mouth on my sister or my brother, because he had me praying for them all night. You don't understand what I'm saying? And I know their heart. I know what they've been through. I understand what's going on in their life. I am sensitive to what God has been saying about their life, and I'm not going to speak any curse over their life. I don't care what comes with what may, Okay, so you're going to be misunderstood, of course, because like I said, I know Pastor Ingrid is a travailing intercessor, and a lot of times Pastor Ingrid just kind of be like, running off, and you'll be like, so you would definitely be misunderstood. You understand what I'm saying? And she... yeah, so you'll see that a lot with Pastor Ingrid. She'll really, normally when it falls on her, she ends up going to the back somewhere, just because you do have to pull away, like we talked about earlier. And then, like I said, it has physical demands. All right, so some scripture reference for travail, Galatians 4:19. Yeah. My little children, of whom I travail in birth again until Christ be formed in you. And you gotta look at that scripture, say my little children. So he's over these churches, and it's just not children. He call them my little children. So these are people who are being cultivated and grown in the Lord, and it's like, Lord, I'm weary with these people, but I travail until Christ be formed in you. Isaiah 66:7-8. Before she travailed, she brought forth. Before her pain came, she gave birth to a boy. Who has heard such a thing? Who has seen such things? Can a land be born in one day? Can a nation be brought forth all at once? As soon as Zion travailed, she also brought forth her sons, which is what Mom brought out in 2 Thessalonians 3:8. Neither did we eat any man's bread for naught, but wrought with labor and travailed night and day, that we might not be chargeable to any of you, right? One of the things I did want to bring out was Genesis 1 and 2. Now, in Genesis 1 and 2, That's a good one. In Genesis 1 and 2, it talks about how the Holy Spirit moved upon the waters. And what happened in the beginning, you had Jesus. And Jesus was speaking the word, right? And while he was speaking the word, the Holy Spirit, he was what they call moved. The word there is, what is it, Pastor? The Greek word? Hold on, I'm going to say it. No. Rahap. That's what move means. Rahap. Okay? And so now he moved upon the waters. And he was the dunamis in that scripture that caused the words that Jesus was speaking to come forth. But that word, Lord, is actually like a word for birthing. And it's the same word that is used when Jesus was birthed. When the Holy Spirit came upon Mary. Okay? That moved. That same word. Hold on. Rahap. I had to look at it to say it. And it's Rachaph. No, they call it Rahap. I actually went to go hear how it sounds, right? Okay, so anyways, so this is still a birthing term, okay? So what it does take the Holy Spirit. The two have to marry. The Word and the Holy Spirit have to marry so that you can be able to conceive, okay? So in any word or deed, prophecy, you know what I'm saying, and birthing forth the word of the Lord, the two of them have to work together. You have the Holy Spirit, just like I'm sorry, Elder Regina said. The two have to marry, okay? And when those two marry, the dunamis power of God that comes out of the Holy Spirit causes the creation of that word, okay? So that's why it is so important to have the Holy Spirit, because these two have to marry so that the word of God can be manifested. Amen? So that's what I said. That's it.